Hi guys, welcome back to our channel here on YouTube, JBS Beauty. I'm Shirley again, and this time I'm back with a triple threat. I'm here with the DIY, which is this beautiful flower crown, the hair, and the makeup. Now I thought this look was perfect because music festival season is coming up, and I know a lot of girls like to put on their floral headbands and stuff like that. If you're not into that, then that's cool too. But I really like the way this is because, I mean, obviously spring is here and you guys have been hearing me talk about spring for a really long time, and I'm guessing you guys kind of already know that I'm excited for it. But yeah, this is what I came up with. And if you guys want to know how I got this look, just keep watching. And I also want to say that we do have a lot of extras on our blog, and all of our links to our social media are down below, down there. So you can go and check those out. We do a lot of extras, like I said, whether it's some in-depth reviews on our products or, you know, just other things like that. So yeah, go check that out and just keep watching this video if you want to get to know how to do all this. Bye. So for this project, you're gonna need some floral wire, some floral tape, some pliers or wire cutters, and just an assortment of flowers. I got all this stuff at the Dollar Tree, so it wasn't that expensive. Now you're just going to want to measure the wire around your head where you want it to comfortably fit. But the thing is you're going to have to measure it a little bit larger than when it comes out to be. I would say about 3 to 4 inches larger, because when you start twisting the flowers on the actual wire part of the crown, it will shrink and it just won't fit your head anymore. So yeah, just make it pretty large, and I'm using only 3 strands. You could use 3, 4, 5, whatever you feel more comfortable with. 3 was just the better decision for me. So here I'm just twisting the strands. I'm gonna get them started first, so I'm just twisting them at the top. And what I'm actually gonna do is take 1 strand and wrap them around the 2 strands. So I'm not gonna braid them because I tried that and it just really hurt and it just wasn't worth the time to do it. This works absolutely fine. So yeah, just take that 1 strand and do it over. It takes a little bit of time, so just be patient with it. I'm just finishing up the strand. Now you are going to put it around your head and measure it. Obviously it's going to be way too big, and if it's too big, that's perfectly fine. Don't worry about it. Now we're just going to take the flowers and the wire cutters, because these flower stems do have wires in them, and what you're going to do is just separate the flower from the bunch. Just moving away those flowers out of the way. And I'm going to pull down the leaves, so those are out of the way, and you're going to want to cut the stem from the flower at about 1 inch, and that's a good measurement to do your wrapping. Now you're just going to have to place your flowers before you actually wrap them onto the crown itself, just so you can have a little roadmap of what you're actually going to do and what looks best. So you can always change this later, tweak it around. So for this first piece, we're actually, I'm placing it at the side because I want it to hit the side of my head. And I'm going to take it like this, and I'm taking the actual crown and wrapping it around. I'm only doing it for this piece in particular because the end pieces look better this way, I think. And I'm also gonna take those little wires that I have cut and wrap that around as well, just for a little extra security. But this is the only flower that you will wrap that crown part on. Now I'm taking the second flower and I'm placing it right next to the first flower, and the way that I'm doing this is I'm placing it as close to it as possible so that I could still wrap the flower, and obviously that first flower is going to get in the way. Just push it out of the way as much as you can to make the wrapping easy. And the way that I'm doing it is I'm giving it a head start, twisting it almost like the twist ties in the supermarket. And yeah, just keep wrapping it from there and continue that with all your flowers. And voila, we have a flower crown. Now we're not completely done yet. Next we need to tape it up so that there are no little pointy parts gonna stab you in the head or anything. So what you're gonna do is just take a piece of the floral tape, and you're gonna start wrapping it around everywhere that the wire is exposed, anywhere that it could potentially poke you in the head or anything like that. And here's the finished product, a beautiful flower crown ready for use. Now let's get started with the hair. This is a 32mm wand by NuMe, and this is the Not Your Mother's Beach Babe texturizing spray. Now the first thing that I'm going to do is brush out any of the little knots that I have in my hair, and then I'm just going to split my hair into two parts. One side is more than the other because of my parting. And the way that I'm doing this is I'm taking that strand and wrapping it around, holding it in my hand for a little while, and then letting it drop. The amount of hair in each strand is a little bit random. It's not any particular way that you have to do it or as much hair as you have to do it. It's as much as you feel comfortable with. As you can see, that one is way smaller than the last two, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, so just turn it around and keep going. It got hot in there, sorry. So yeah, just curl it, hold it in your hand to let it set a little bit, and let it go, and continue that all throughout your head. Singing break. Please try to refrain from burning yourself like I do right about here. Okay, so I feel like that's pretty good. Now I'm going to take the Not Your Mother's, the Beach Babe Texturizing Sea Salt Spray, and I'm just gonna, it smells amazing. Oh, it smells like coconuts and like really sweet coconuts. So I'm just gonna put that in there and just kind of play with it. Kind of put it in my roots too. I really like the way that this makes my hair textured afterwards. It's like not super shiny but not super like matte either, because it says on the bottle that it does try to dry your hair into like a matte finish, which I mean I guess is right if you're gonna be at the beach. So I just kind of scrunch it up, get some in the back, in there. Oh, it smells amazing, you guys. So gonna do that. And like with probably all of my tutorials already, this hair is not precise, so it can be whatever you want, however you curl your hair. That is just the way that I like to do it. And so we're just gonna curl it, just kind of shape it the way that you want it. And it makes looser curls, which is exactly what I wanted. I didn't want too tight of a curl. And just kind of, alright, that's the way that I like my hair. So now let's try it on with the crown to see what it looks like. But after this we're going to do the makeup portion, so we're going to see what it looks like all together. So I'm just going to take my crown, just place it on my head. It fits pretty well where I probably don't have to bobby pin it, but if you need to bobby pin yours, you can totally do that. Oh, it looks awesome, you guys. Yeah, so that's what it's gonna end up looking like. I feel no pokes or anything in my hair, so we're good. Okay, so let's just move on to the makeup part. Okay, so now for the makeup part. I already did my face and my eyebrows. I went with a more bold eyebrow this time, only because it is for a music festival. You know, you might take pictures and, you know, all that good stuff. So what I'm gonna do is I am gonna start with my eyes, because that's the only thing left to do except for the cheeks and the bronzer. So I picked up this this NYX eyeliner, liquid eyeliner, and it's in where's the name? Extreme Blue. So I'm just gonna show you what it looks like on the back of my hand first. So you can just like one swipe. It's that like really intense blue. So I was thinking it would be a really good idea to just do a pop of color with your eyeliner, but we're not gonna do that yet. We're actually gonna go in with some bronzer just to bronze up the eyes, just so there's like a little bit depth in the eyes. I'm just gonna use a bronzer. I already primed my eyes as well with my concealer, and I'm gonna use NARS Casino again, of course. What else is new? So I'm just gonna dab a little bit because this is pretty dark, and then I'm gonna just go up in here by my crease area, kind of buff it out, just so there's a little something on our lids. Just go in and line your eyes like you normally would. So that's what it's looking like so far. So now let's go in with mascara, and I'm just gonna curl my lashes. First, I'm gonna take the Maybelline Eye Studio in brown. Actually, this is Espresso, I believe. Yeah, Espresso. So I'm gonna take it on the back of just a brush, a little tiny brush. Just dip it in there, and then I go into the cap and kind of just like smooth it out so it's not so much. And then just, I have to pull down my eye to do this, so I just pull it down and then get in there. For my bottom lashes, I would usually lightly coat them in some mascara, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna take the eyeliner that we use and I'm actually gonna coat the lashes with that blue. So now we're gonna move on to the rest of the face and our lips. So first I'm gonna bronze up my face a little bit with the, you guessed it, NARS Casino. So I'm just gonna take that on my kabuki brush like always. Just dip it in once and then just kind of go where you want it to go. And I know I've been using this a lot, but I've been literally just been in love with it lately. The Cheek Pop in Peach Pop by Clinique. We're just gonna take that. I like it for this because it is a buildable blush, and since we are gonna put a color on our lip, I don't want it to be too much since I already have that blue liner. And now for the lips. I actually picked this up yesterday when I was at Target with Bianca, and I purchased it and she wanted to see what it looked like on her, so I put it on her face and she ended up getting the same one because I told her that it looks pretty on her, and I got her into it. So it is actually the Maybelline, it's called the Elixir. I think it's called the Elixir, but I'll have all the stuff on the bottom, don't worry. But anyway, this is in Vision in Violet. Now it looks a little scary, I know, but woo, I'm gonna throw it around first. But it actually comes off pretty sheer if you let it, and it's funny because it matches my nails. If you just keep like rubbing it, you'll see when I do it, don't worry. So I'm just gonna take that and then just apply it. Okay, so that is pretty freaking purple. So what I do is I just keep rubbing it in. So you guys, that is the completed makeup look for this whole getting ready to go to the music festival thing. Just the blue eyes, the purple lips. I have a really bright t-shirt on, which is what I would wear to a music festival. I know a lot of people get a little bit more fancier than I do, but I feel like with my crown and everything, it's gonna get just a little too much. And I'm really wearing really bright colors, and spring is here, you guys. So I'm just gonna put on the crown. So that's all I have for today, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this, and I know I had such a great time doing it. I love DIYs, I love makeup, I love hair, so it all just combined everything into one video. Again, if you guys ever recreate anything here on JBS Beauty, just hashtag it on Instagram or Twitter and we will go find it, like it, so share it, anything. Please like this video, subscribe, share, you know, all that good stuff, but we can't wait to post more videos here on JBS for you guys. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.